and he hate Esau, why are you in the bottom and Esau on top? Who got the answer for that question?
Bring it out.
What happened? Because God rules over all, right?
Yeah.
Would you say we on top right now? Nah. So what happened? Something must have happened for them to become the head and you become the tail. Some must have happened for them to have all the penthouse and you live in the hood.
Right.
Some had to happen for them to be pushing Porsches and Ferraris and you got what? Sentras and Nissan and Hondas.
Right.
Ain't nothing wrong with a Nissan and Honda. I drive a Nissan. But the point is, we're not rolling as big as they are. God loves you, you Jacob. You Jacob, you Jacob, you Jacob, you Jacob, you Jacob. God loves you. And he hates Esau, his so-called white man. So you got to ask yourself, here's the question. If God so loves you and he hates Esau, why are you in the bottom and Esau on top? Who got the answer for that question?
Bring it out.
What happened? Because God rules over all, right?
Yeah.
Would you say we on top right now? Nah. So what happened? Something must have happened for them to become the head and you become the tail. Some must have happened for them to have all the penthouse and you live in the hood.
Right.
Some had to happen for them to be pushing Porsches and Ferraris and you got what? Sentras and Nissan and Hondas.
Right.
Ain't nothing wrong with a Nissan and Honda. I drive a Nissan. But the point is, we're not rolling as big as they are we? But God say, I love you. What happened? Give me Deuteronomy 28.
Bring it out.
Verse 15. Because at the end of the day, if for us to get out of the condition that we're in right now, we need to understand what we did wrong. You get what I'm saying? If your kids did something wrong and you kicked them out the house, to get back in the house, what should they do? Fix what they did wrong, correct? Let's see what we did wrong. Pay attention, sis.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe, to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
So the Bible has said, pay attention, sis. The Bible said, if we didn't listen to do what God commanded us to do, we're going to be a cursed people. What God commanded us to do. Can you name one commandment that we were supposed to be doing? Brother, come forward. Can you name one commandment that God commands us to do on this planet? So you don't? Okay. So you don't know. Check this out. So pay attention to this. So if we don't know, if we're in this condition because we broke his commandments, and today we don't know his commandments, how can we ever get out? Because to fix the problem, we have to know how to fix it. You with me? Like, I'll show you one commandment. Give me Deuteronomy 22 and 5. And guess what? This commandment, that's one of the commandments we broke. We still breaking today. You can put that sign down. That's one of the commandments we're still breaking today. And when we bring it out, guess what? People still have a problem with it. You want to serve God? You want to serve God? You want to serve God? You want to be right with God? Because he loves you, right? So which means you got to get right with him. So to get right with him, you got to fix yourself, right? Let's see how you feel about this commandment.
Deuteronomy chapter 22 and verse 5. The woman shall not wear...
Hold up. This commandment starts with the woman. So you know it's about to deal with something that you have to change about yourself. Because it's all about changing. If we want to please God, we got to change. We can't just be whoever we want to be and then we're going to serve God. That's not going to rock. If I hire you to do a job and I give you a dress code, I give you a time to come to work, can you just come at any time you want, look in any which way you want to? Huh? No, right? You got to follow rules. Go ahead, read from the top.
The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man, neither shall a man put on a woman's garment.
So, according to the Bible, women got their own dress code and men got their own dress code. And men is not supposed to dress like women, women are not supposed to dress like men.
Right.
A man is not supposed to be putting a dress.
Right.
A woman is not supposed to be putting what? What clothes a woman wear that belongs to men?
No.
Hey, don't be scared to say it. You see what? You see where it gets tricky now? It's pants. Because here's the thing. Hold on. This was slavery time, right? Native Americans Slavery time. Our foremothers in slavery. Because a lot of times women say, well, you know, I wear pants because it's cold. True or false? It's cold. Well, in slavery, our sisters were dressed. And it was way colder back then than now. So hold up. If you wear pants in the winter because it's cold, why you wear pants in the summer then? It's just excuses. You follow what I'm saying? Because, give me Timothy. Because here's the thing. Do you guys know when women started wearing pants on this planet?
You do?
No? Hey, my brother, do you know when women started wearing pants on this planet? This is a new thing. Do you know? There's a lady by the name of Coco Chanel. Under the women liberation movement, they start pushing pants. Women really started wearing pants in the 60s. But they started pushing it during World War II, when the women started wearing jumpers to go to work in the factories. So it was not customary. Something happened because that's in agreement with the Bible. The Bible said women are not supposed to wear pants. But over time, because we've been ruled by another entity, they changed it. Read that.
1 Timothy chapter 2 and verse 9. In like manner also, that women adorn themselves in modest apparel.
A woman, according to the Bible, you got to dress in modest apparel. Do you understand what the word modest means? Like modesty? That means what? You're not showing all your curvatures. You're not showing your body. Because let's be real. What is the first thing a woman do when she trying a new pair of pants? Uh-oh. Come on now. You're at the store. You just put on that brand new pair of jeans. What they're looking at what? Their butt. Why? Why? Not fit right, look good. Because guess what? You want to see what kind of attention you're about to get in the street. But at the same time, when you step out in the street, what's your name again? Was it Lenny or Lennox?
They say L.
Huh?
L. They say L.
L. All right, L. So you look at your booty to make sure that it's right, so that way when you walk by L, you already know what kind of reaction you're going to get out of him. Because you checked it out yourself. You know what you're working with. But when L holler at you, you give him attitude. Like he's barking at a dog. But you see you playing games. All that stem from what? From not following God's laws. And by acting that way, guess what you end up with? You end up being a baby mama. You end up being on welfare because you met the wrong dude.
Bring it up.
Real talk. Because here's another law. Give me Hebrews 13. So the Bible wants us to wear a modest apparel because we have to look out for one another. You know what I'm saying? You gotta put yourself in a position where you're not enticing your brother to sin. Because the moment you dress a certain way, naturally he could see your camel toe, everything. He's a man. Naturally he's gonna want that. But technically he was not supposed to, but you enticing him. Read that.
Hebrews chapter 13 and verse 4.
Read.
Marriage is honorable in all.
The Bible said marriage is an honorable thing. Would you say we are people that's getting married left and right in the neighborhood? Nah. Because what? We don't know God's laws. We were raised by our oppressors. Now, in what society will your oppressor ever teach you right? How can the person who was doing this to you will ever teach you right?
Bring it out.
You mean the man that did this to your forefathers, that raped your foremothers, he's gonna teach you right? Why you think our school is just jacked up? And they call the system what? From school to prison pipeline. You went to high school. Have you ever visited anybody in jail? Or have you ever seen jail pictures? You ever see jail pictures? You only watch movies that have jails?
Oh yeah.
Don't they look just like the high school?
Yeah.
The cafeteria is the same way. You got your little locker room. It's the same thing. The buses look the same. It's just different color. One is black, one is orange. So they've been training you to go to jail your whole life. So that man doesn't care about you. Because if he cares about you, guess what? You wouldn't have the worst food. You would have proper education. You would know who you are. Like if I ask you today, sis, pay attention. Where are you from? What's your nationality? Dominican. You're black. You call yourself Black Americans. All right. I'm a so-called Haitian, right? Do Dominicans get along with Haitians? For the most part, you'll find I get along with Dominicans. Dominicans get along with me. But for the most part, as a nation, do they get along? Huh? Do Black Americans get along with Dominicans?
No,
Not really.
No,
By no means.
You know what I'm saying? By no means. But here's the thing. Pay attention to this. Then we all go. Hold on. Then we all go through this together. We went through this together. So how the hell we were all slaves together? Now you like, I'm Dominican. By the way, since you're Dominican, right? Quiz. What does the word Dominican means? You're a proud Dominican. You should know. If you're proud to be Dominican, you should know what the word means. True or false? What does the word mean? Dominican. Dominicanos.
Come on.
I'm gonna hurt your feelings with that one. Are you ready? Are you ready?
Yeah.
Dominicans mean loyal dogs. It's a Latin word. Cani, the word canine, that's dog. Loyal dog. You know why the Spaniard called Dominicans loyal dogs? Because when the Spaniard came to DR, y'all had no problem with them. So y'all were so loyal to them, they call you guys loyal dog. So today you are proud to say, I'm a Dominican. You don't even know what you're calling yourself. You see how destroyed we are as a people? Now furthermore, the slave ships all came from the west coast of Africa. True or false? They dropped a little bit in Jamaica, a little bit in Haiti, a little bit in Dominican Republic, a little bit in Trinidad, a little bit in America. Pay attention. If the slave ship came from the same places, how the hell I'm Haitian today, he's Black American, this one is Trinidadian, this one is Jamaican, and we hate each other. That's what you call divide and conquer.
That's right.
A man that loves you is not going to do that because he knows if you love each other, you're going to rise up as a nation. Today, they create countries out of you. And you proud to wave your little flag because you speak Spanish, you think you're different, me no negro, or I know black like this. True or false? I've been a DR, I know. I see how Haitians get treated out there. Matter of fact, I see how black Dominicans get treated in DR.
I met a Haitian who did that to me before. He told my cousin you like black, and he's black.
We are destroyed, like Sammy Sosa. Give me verse 48 in Deuteronomy 28.
But I know where we came from. I know everybody's from Africa. My mom always told
So that's
me
good. That's good. But guess what? It's more. We all need to know that.
Yeah, more people.
Because we need to know that we are one nation of people. Right. You're not Dominican. You are of the tribe of Simeon. You are a child of the Most High God.
That's right.
All right. Read that.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse
Pay
48.
attention, sis.
And verse 48. Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies.
The Bible says. Now start at 47.
Verse 47.
Because we're getting to why we got to where we at right now. Pay attention, sis.
Because thou servest not the Lord thy God.
Because here's the reason. Because you did not want to serve God
With joyfulness.
with joy
And with gladness of
with
heart.
gladness of heart. You find no pleasure in serving God. Go ahead.
For the abundance of all things.
For everything He's done for you. Go ahead.
Therefore
Because of that,
thou shalt serve thine enemies.
you're gonna serve your enemies. Who put a yoke of iron upon your neck? Who put you into slavery? Friends?
Teach up.
Friends don't do that to friends.
Right.
Right.
Enemies do that to enemies. You follow? But today, because you don't know that, guess what? You desperately want to be like them.
I have a question.
That's right.
So today,
Come forward, brother.
we can serve God like that. We can serve God actually joyfully for everything He did.
Yes.
That description you're just looking at.
Yes, we're supposed to. And this is what we're about.
How do we serve God like that?
By coming back to the Lord's statutes and commandments.
That's right.
That's why we come out on the street to teach you, because the pastor didn't come teach you.
Right.
You know what the pastor want? Two things. If you have a wife, he wants your wife and your money.
Right.
That's it.
Bring it out.
Have private counsel with your woman. Yeah, let me go talk to her, in a private room real quick. She come in a light on her toes. Read.
Which the Lord shall send against thee.
The Lord, God sent those enemies against us because we didn't want to serve Him. Go ahead.
In hunger.
And guess what? We have to serve Him in hunger. Now today you might be like, nah, I don't serve my enemies in hunger. You still do. Because guess what? Do you own the supermarkets in the neighborhood?
No.
All your food, they come from where? Do you know? No, you don't. Read.
And in thirst.
Do you own Fiji water? Poland Spring? Can you show me the black people that own any water? But it rain all day. Rivers running free, but we're paying for water because God said you were going to pay for water. Read.
And in nakedness.
The clothes on your back. The textile factories, do we own them?
No.
Do we own the Gucci's, the Fendi's, the Louis? Nah. Read.
And in want of all things.
In want of all things. Here's the thing. let's say you're a millionaire, right? And you know how to drive. Your daddy taught you how to drive. You're a millionaire. You could buy all the cars you want. After you buy that car, who got to give you permission to drive? He said, in one of all things. You want education, who had to give it to you? Your enemies. Name one place on earth where the enemy is teaching the enemy what's right.
So following the commandments now.
From it too.
So we couldn't do it before.
Huh?
We couldn't do it before.
We could, we chose not to. We chose not to. Now I'm showing you the punishment that came from us not doing it. So now if we want to stop from being punished, we have to go back to the law, statutes, and commandments.
Right. Hello.
You know, like, sis, if you drop dead right now, you know you're not dead until the white man say you dead? Everybody see you drop dead. Your parents could not just grab you and bury you. The so-called white man got to write a paper that say you dead. Only then you dead. Until that paper is signed, you can't get buried.
Bring it out.
The Bible says you're going to serve him what?
Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee, in hunger, in thirst, and in nakedness, and in want of all things. And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck.
Did our friends put this yoke of irons upon our neck? Enemies did. But today you call him your friend. Me and my girl, we about to hang out. We going on vacation. How many times you seen on TV, black girl hang out with a group of white girl, she come up dead in the morning. Nobody knows what happened to her. Slumber party, black girl dead. But the last time she was hanging with a whole bunch of white folks. You stay with your own.
Bring it out.
You've been deceived to think that the same man that did this to you can actually love you. And you love him more than you love anything else. You want to be like him. Because why? You've been brainwashed to think everything white is right, everything black is whack.
What is a nation? Nation is men leading by example. Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation is you. And finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord. His word.